is Orrin Pendley. It's his introduction to Poppy's TV. Welcome, Orrin. How are you?
Alright, thanks. You?
That was a heck of a game out there on a difficult surface. We've just shown your goal. If you can show that one again, please, Ryan. Here we are. And there you are, turn Cruyff and in the net. One touch, and there we are. Must be quite nice getting the ball in the net that time after that other one you scored against Kings Langley.
Yeah.
Which would have been the winner, was disallowed, and from a similar sort of angle, but this time it counted.
Yeah, this one counted, yeah. So happy that there wasn't offside this time, so yeah.
Difficult conditions out there.
Yeah, the pitch is bad out there, but we got the job done, got the 3 points. Yeah, rolling for next week.
How do you think that the Poppies are going to actually manage with Ben Milnes missing? He's going to be out for a little while with that injury, and it puts the midfielders under quite a lot of pressure. Yeah,
well, we've got a big squad, so when people do get injured and suspensions come in, people get injured, obviously we can rotate that. We do have a big squad to select from. Like you seen Lyndon come in today and he put a shift in, so that man of the match, so yeah.
Only your sort of third game with Kettering. How you find it since your move from Redditch?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Lads were all nice, settled in well. I'm just glad to kick on now.
Because you were man of the match for Redditch against us in the season when Lyndon scored that goal right at the end. Yeah. Yeah. How frustrating was that for a Redditch player?
Yeah, it wasn't very nice. Obviously, we battled the full 90 minutes, and then last kick of the game, Lyndon's went and scored. So
it's marvellous from that point of view, though. Yeah, marvellous from your point of view, you know. So that was good. So you're enjoying your time since you've been here so far, yeah?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Top of the league at the moment. So we've got a few other results there. Hereford did win 3-0. Slough drew 2-2. So they're the chasing pack. So a tough game next week away at Royston.
Yeah, we just got to go there, and if we play today, then I don't have no doubt in the lads that we'll get the 3 points. We just got to keep the mentality up.
Quite a bit of difference in playing surface when you played at Merthyr last week on the 3G carpet, and of course you've been used to playing on that surface at Redditch, and then coming back to play on our surface, which has been worse, believe it or not, but it must be quite difficult out there. Yeah,
it's difficult. Like I said, you just got to get stuck in really. And then, like I said, we scored 3 goals. That's enough to win the game. Fortunately, we didn't get a clean one this week, but the 3 goals is enough to win any game, really. So yeah.
Let's get your views on the goal that wasn't given, Rennie Howe's goal. We've looked at this a few times, and see what your sort of point of view is here. Why was this disallowed, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think the refs obviously thought he's giving him a little push there. Well, there's nothing in it really, but
it's only gone like
a little bit.
If you go for a challenge, you are going.
I think the ref's been a bit soft there. But.
So that could have been at 1-0, but it wasn't, and then we won't show the awful tackle on Ben Milnes, but it was a late tackle by Gavin Hoyt. In fact, we will show it. Let's show it so you can see the tackle on Ben. It was a late one from Gavin Hoyt. Gets him there. Having seen the injury in the changing room, that's a bad one.
Yeah, it's quite bad to be fair, yeah.
So there we go. Right, well that's a little taster there of Poppy's TV for you. You've not seen, we get the highlights on there. We've got Mitch Austin in here as well now coming in. We've got Carl Thomas. Let's get everybody in here. Carl, we're going to pop over as well. Kyle.
Maybe Kalern. You've got them written down.
I've got them written down, yes sir.
Hello Carl.
Greetings. Well done.
Thank you.
Good performance. Enjoy that?
Yeah, I did. It was good to get out there, get some goals for Liverpool and things like that. So it was a good game.
It was a good game, as I just said there to Orrin. It was difficult pitch conditions, but that we have to go through week in, week out. And just said they're playing on a carpet one week and then playing on a bog the next week. It's just shows you how different the surfaces are.
Yeah, well, it's good to have like players that can play with both. Like we can dig in on the pitches like we're playing today, and we can go to Merthyr and actually play football and get results both ways, so it's really good.
Have you found it since you've been here with the lads?
Yeah, it's really good. Me and Liam have got a good competition going. It's just fighting for positions and it's about performances. So I've just got to keep doing as well.
You were attacking quite well today, weren't you, down that flank?
Yeah, how their formation set out just allowed me to get forward because their winger didn't really track back. So yeah, just enjoyed that space. Just tried to do what I could for the team.
Let's show you the goals. Goal number 1 came from Matty Stevens, and it came from really a Rennie Howe and Reece Honer's pass.
Yeah, he's actually done really well to dig that up. Yeah, and Brett's done well to just shield that. So it was a good actually team goal if you actually look at it. So
Got a good view, you can see in the picture there.
Yeah, that's it. I actually seen it all, and that's really good just to hold that player off. Squared it, and yeah, it's a good finish.
That was goal number 1. Goal number 2 was quite a poor one, in our opinion, for the goalkeeper. He played so well through the game, saving penalties, blocking shots, but out of position here. And Gavin Hoyt, who fouled Ben Milnes, really out of position. And if he'd have been tracking O'Connor, might not have scored.
Yeah, as the ball's come up to me, I've just put it in an area that I've been pretty much doing all game, and I think it's even caught the keeper out with the backspin I put on it. And then Rennie's just obviously gambling, which that's what I want the strikers to do when I put the ball into them positions, and so's Aaron.
Good little move, wasn't it? And,
yeah, that's it.
Finished off exceptionally well, really. As easier goals, and I'm sure he'll take any ball in the net will be good for him. So 2-0 right on the stroke of half time, and Poppy's in command, and could have been a few more. We had shots blocked, didn't we, and all sorts, but here's Rennie one more time, and there he is, flicked in there, and then it's soon. We've just seen Orrin's just seen his goal, but it was a good goal, really. Palmer thinks goalkeeper should have done better, but I'm not sure. But might have been missighted, but.
I was right behind that actually, and as soon as he touched that and he's hit it, it was going straight in. So I don't think the keeper could have done too much about that.
So 3-1 then, top of the league. It must be a little dream being top there. And,
that's it. Looking to stay there as long as possible. If Herod keep winning their games, that's not much we can do, but we have to just keep every week just winning ours. So
exactly, we can look after ourselves, can't we? And take it from there. As I say, next week we're at Royston. They're the team of the moment at the moment, so that'll be interesting. But Weymouth won 6-0, Slough drew 2-2, and Hitchin lost 4-0 to Merthyr. So the teams that should have won, and as you say, we've got to keep going. So
I say keep going, take each week as it comes, and beat the teams as they come as well.
Well then, Kalern, thank you very much for coming over. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And let's hope we can win next week. We've got assistant manager Mitch Austin prowling around at the back there. I can see him. He's got a little grin on his face. It's a win. He's grinning at you. Nice to meet you, and thank you very much for popping in. Mitch, let's get Mitch's. Carl, cheers, Carl. We must have been too much Walking Dead, I think. Well, let's get your views on that 3-1 win then. It could have been more, but it was a good performance.
Solid, very good, very good. Really happy with the work rate, the teamwork. Disappointed about conceding, to be honest. We've set up since from the Merthyr game, where especially going away, we don't want to concede any. We'd rather have a 0-0 draw than be conceding and have to chase things. But it's our foundations to build on. So yeah, to concede, we're disappointed. Okay. But the performance as a team, very good, very good. I think it's as a team performance probably the best we've played in a number of weeks.
Even better than the Merthyr game?
On par.
On par. I thought that was the actual performance.
I'd say the first half here, probably last 15-20 minutes was mirror of Merthyr first half, where we was just atom confident.
Let's go through some of the incidents. We have shown some of these before, but you can have a look here. Here's the offside goal that Rennie Howe scored, or not offside goal, but the goal that was disallowed. Why?
He said double push on his back, 2 hands, when I spoke to him.
Rather harsh, isn't it?
Yeah, but with a smaller fullback, Rennie's probably just sizing himself up against him, getting into his area. His hands are in that position. The fullback's been clever. Just add a little. He's beaten to the ball, to be fair.
But it was a good goal, but that was wiped out, and then we had the.
Was that in the 3rd minute?
It was around that time.
Good ball from Ben.
And goalkeeper there not doing too well either, but misplaced a little bit, wasn't it? But was a good ball from Ben.
I thought, yeah, it was. But I haven't asked about the injury at the moment.
We can show you it. I went to see him after, but it was caught late. You can see it from here.
What's your opinion on that?
I think it was a late tackle. The ball had gone, hasn't it? He'd balled out of play.
Do you think that's intentional?
Don't know about intentional, I just think it's clumsy. But the referee should have had a word at least. I think it's worth a booking, if nothing else, and seeing the damage to the ankle. What do you think?
What do I think? I think he knows exactly what he's doing, to be honest. He's a good player, to be fair, so I ain't gonna sit here and hammer him, but he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's done now.
Okay, so that was the end of Ben Mills, and that will be for a couple of weeks. But goal one came from Matthew Stevens, and his 13th league goal of the season, 14th, and here it is.
How good was Rene today, by the way?
Superb. Predator's goal, isn't it?
He's on fire. He's on fire, to be fair. He's we need him in the side, but what we have to remember is we've got such great attackers in Azza and Rene. You know, he's massive competition, but when he comes on and he's been coming on the scoring, he's been superb. How do you keep him outside?
Exactly.
So it's come to the point now where we put all three of them in. They have to be in the same, and from Merthyr and today, I think it's massively justified.
Yep.
Because if one's having a bad day, you've always got the other two to pick them up.
And they're always scoring goals, aren't they?
Yeah, I think Matt is just a natural goal scorer, and I think if he gets a run of games, I think he will easily score a lot of goals. Easy. If he gets runs of games, he will score a lot of goals.
So that was goal number one. Goal number two came on the stroke of half time again. Rennie Howe was involved in that, and O'Connor got one of the easiest goals that he will probably score this season.
Yeah, so unselfish from Ren. That simple pass, guaranteed goal. He could have gone for something spectacular, a chip. He could have gone for himself. It's on a plate for Aaron.
Ed, pardon myself though. You look at the man. Hoyt.
I think if you look at number 5 and Hoyt
gives up here.
He does, but I think he thinks number 5's gonna, or the keeper's coming out to collect, or 5's gonna win. You can see both by the expression there.
He stops there, doesn't he? If he had carried on with O'Connor, it might not have been as easy for him to slot that.
Let's have a look how far the keeper comes before the centre back stops. Yeah, look, he sees him come and he steps back a couple. Just miscommunication. Yeah, that's why he will come, and he'll just put it in the stand.
So that was 2-0. 2-0 became 3-0 quite in the second half. Orrin Pendley getting in on the score sheet a week or so ago, since his other effort was cancelled out for offside. A good finish.
Great finish. The other finish was better.
It was.
The apparent offside one, but similar position where he was in the box. For a defender to score from a corner with his feet, brilliant.
That's twice he's done it as well.
He has got talent with his feet, to be fair. He's not just.
So that was 3-0, everything going hunky dory, and then it became. It could have been 4-0. We haven't got the penalties at the moment. We'll have those on the highlight package later. But that is one area, one negative, isn't it? That we still haven't seemed to monopolise, get right. We've had 8, we've missed 4.
We've missed 4, so we've got 50% ratio.
Yeah. And we were just saying off camera that if luckily we're scoring loads of goals and they're not costing us too much.
No, but if it comes to a game where we're playing Hereford,
exactly,
and we need a penalty, you know, and the problem is we're chopping and changing regarding who's confident to take it.
Well, I thought none at the moment, to be honest.
No, and Gaffer's just spoke to a guy from Germany, and he's flying him in, and he's going to be specifically for penalty taking. Practically is not, but I think for me, we just need someone set in stone who's going to take it. Matty Stevens. For me, I'd have Brett Salcombe, because I'd have full confidence in Brett Salcombe.
Disappointingly, though, right at the end there, it was Craig Daniel who got their goal. It stopped the clean sheet, and I think Paul will be disappointed with this, as you said you are. Let's see that one. You can just see the Biggleswade goal.
Yeah, poor from the left side there. I thought Lyndon was brilliant today. He fully deserved his man of the match. Centrally, fantastic. Run with the ball more than I've seen him wide in previous games.
He didn't give up, did he, at all today?
The thing is with Lyndon, he's a model pro regarding lads in the change room. He has high standards and he works exceptionally hard. yeah, I thought he was brilliant. He's had a reaction from obviously not being involved last week. Rightly so. He's not happy. He wants to be a part of a winning side and a good side, and he's come back and he's justified Gaffer's reasons to select him.
With Ben Mills going to be out now for a little while, I would have thought, and I'm not sure how long, obviously, till we know exactly what's wrong with him. And obviously, we've got Richards, who's going to be out for quite a while through suspension and holiday that's been granted. Is there going to be anybody else coming in, or will Gary Storer fill those roles, do you think?
If the right people come available, yeah, well, they've obviously got to be great assets to us, but at the moment, no. With what we've got, we'll use. But yeah, if a decent player comes available, and we need them, we'll take them.
We won't be making signings for the sake of it. I think we're settled at the moment. Obviously, we're looking to get Brighton back as soon as possible. Rico will probably be, I don't know, he's after
March, isn't it? Is it?
I think he was end of Feb. And then we've got people like Darrell Berry to come back, but obviously he's months down the line. But we've got Ben Bradshaw, we've got them youths. Jack O'Connor's back in training now. So yeah, well, I'd have full confidence of playing them. Not an issue to play them.
Royston Town next week. They are the surprise package so far this season. They got promoted last week and last year even. Last week.
I wouldn't say surprise.
No, but they did say they're playing out their depth, aren't they, at the moment, and they can't believe where they are. I know that's their speak, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a killer.
That's a killer. But even so, that they're doing well, and we got to play them twice.
Oh yeah.
And
we got to them twice as well.
Yeah, home and away. Yep. So we. In fact, next week is.
It's a big month.
We get results from them. Yeah, Gaffer's highlighted it at the end of the match today.
What he expects from them 4 games, and if we hit them targets, where we'll be. And yeah, we know exactly what Gaffer wants now.
There'll be no slacking off.
Just to finish off, Mitch, we've got a friendly on Monday, weather permitting, of course. Is that going to be a team half and half, or is that looking at a few players, giving a few fringe players a chance, or?
It's mainly for the lads who haven't had a lot of minutes.
It's Carlton Town away, isn't it?
Yeah, we need to keep them ticking over. Likes of Ibby, we can say that he's not had game time. If he has, he's not really impressed, and that's no disrespect to him. But games like this will be brilliant just to get the legs moving and be competitive and to show us what he's about.
So it's and there's a few under-21s that will be playing. There's a young lad called Dan Camacho who Craig Mander thinks highly of. The international lads, we want to get them involved and see how far away they are from us. We could have gems there, but if we haven't had them involved,
you won't know, will you?
No. So we're doing them a bit of discredit at the moment. So if we get a couple of games set up, there could be signings there made, and they're right on our doorstep.
It's tough being in the first team, trying to get results in, trying to make sure everyone's happy, please the fans, play football, win 3 points, and sort out the youth players. It's tough. It's tough.
Well, that's football, and it's great to be involved, though, isn't it? And it's great to be top of the league. And Kettering Town doing very well this season under the new regime, let's call it. And since you've all been involved, the motivator, I think they call it Mr. Motivator, isn't it?
It's a shame I ain't got the body like him.
You have to learn some of the old punching out, the old fight coming up too, of course.
Can I mention that?
You can mention your fight, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to get my head caved in on the 16th of February in Worcester.
So if you'd like to get a ticket, it's actually for Northampton General Hospital, the Gossip Children's Ward, where my son was. There'll be a Just Giving page. There was one made, but for certain reason it got cancelled from Great Ormond Street, so it's now going to Northampton General Hospital, the Children's Ward. So if you could donate when it's about, I'll get Cooke to retweet.
Not spar, will you?
No, I don't want to be beaten up again. Okay. I'm going to have a beer now, fully deserved.
Oh yeah, so I might come have a look.
Really? You won't be on the red, will you?
That's a possibility. Of course.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mitch. Great performance.
Cheers,
great for the lads.
Cheers.
And that's Mitch Austin there. Very happy with Kettering's 3-1 win that keeps them on top of the league.